casual fan may not necessarily understand about the NBA is how important players 6 through 15 can be. The NBA season is a grind, and every member of that bench has to contribute in different ways. Sometimes it's a defensive unit that steps onto the floor to try to change momentum. Sometimes you need a guy like Lou Williams off the bench because you're struggling to score. So the flexibility provided by the back end of your lineup is crucial.
And reveals a lot about coaching as well. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. Taking a look at the Jazz. Favors and Gobert, the tough pair inside. Rubio teams up with Mitchell in the backcourt. And it's Ingles in at the small forward. Now here's Gordon, following the miss by Donovan Mitchell. Gobert with the block. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Paul with the steal. Gordon against Ingles. Gordon inside. No good on that one. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Here's Mitchell. Misses the three. The Rockets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And the basket by Harden.
It doesn't matter how a defense plays him. Harden is going to make sure that that three-point shot is a primary weapon.
And Rubio kicks to Gobert. Now Ingles. There's the three. Utah the rebound.
Boy, that's 0 for 3 in the early going. Just a little out of sync.
Gordon with no one around. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Gordon's got his first points in this one. For Utah, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, I was able to talk with Mike D'Antoni for just a minute. I asked him where the advantage may be tonight, and he said, our shot blocking sets us apart. Now, we do have to play solid all-around defense, but we have people in the back who can help us quite a bit when we get broken down inside. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And guys, do you agree that they have to put the emphasis on their defense here early on?
I do. I think it's a great idea to play to your strengths, and defense is a strong suit for this group.
Well, it's something that they have considered their signature. The defensive end of the floor is something they bring every single game.
Here is Harden. Derek Favors making his last shot. Harden finds Paul. And here is Capella, covered by Rubio. It's good.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Jazz trail by 7. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Outside Favors. Back to Rubio. Lock at 6. Pass to Gobert. Over Paul. Misses off the right iron.
And just the kind of start you're hoping to avoid. 1 for 5 from the field here early on.
Ball's knocked loose. Rubio with it. No points in the game yet for him. Gobert the pass to Rubio. He kicks to Favors. Back to Rubio. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Rubio against Paul. And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And so it's Houston with it. Paul with the 3.
Nice defense by Rubio, making an effort to frustrate his man.
Outside Favors. Ingles kicks to Mitchell. Shoots over Tucker. Gobert dishes to Mitchell. Back to Gobert. Passes to Ingles. 4 on the shot clock. Another miss by Utah. Houston leading by 7.
You know, when you're the Utah Jazz, you've got to look at the trades that have been made the last couple of seasons. Ricky Rubio and Jay Crowder both fit stylistically into both the offensive and defensive schemes. Both of these players provided major minutes for this ball club.
And the shot goes in.
But you love how Ingles stays locked in on the cup. He doesn't pay any attention to the defense. It's all about where do I want to get to.
Now here's Harden. Down low. Capella kicks to Harden. It's good from long range. Harden's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Houston.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to Gobert. Ingles in the corner. It's up a 3. The Rockets pull it in.
Well, despite his struggles from the field in this period, you know he's going to keep asking for the basketball.
So it's Rubio bringing it up for the Utah Jazz. 8-point game. The dish to Gobert. Gordon against Ingles. From deep. Drains it from beyond the arc. Ingles has got 5 points so far.
Well, one of the best facets of Joe Ingles' game is his poise, and it's on display right there.
Hall finds Tucker. At the top of the key, Capella. Paul outside. Sinks that one from the post.
What you like about Paul in the pick and roll, not just excellent timing with the pass, but the placement. It's always where it needs to be for the finish.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah. We now have rules, Doors, that protect shooters from defenders stepping underneath them. But what about when the defender leaves his feet and the offensive player steps underneath and tries to draw the foul?
Well, I think one of the things that we have to look at is, okay, we certainly do not want the defender to have unnatural movements which place him underneath the feet of the shooter, because that's where injuries can happen. On the other side of the equation, and this has become problematic to me, you see far too many shooters either jump unnaturally outside of what should be a straight up and down shooting motion, or guys who kick their legs sideways in an attempt to draw contact and fall over. But Kev, this is where officiating is about feel, touch, and vision.
The inbound, and there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by Gobert.
When you think pure scorer, one of the guys that comes to mind, as young as he is, Donovan Mitchell.
Harden against Mitchell. Launches a 3. Kept alive. Here's Capella, and the rejection by Favors. Mitchell with it. He's picked up by Paul. Mitchell kicks to Gobert. The pass to Ingles. Up top, Gobert. Capella covering. 5 on the clock. Down low. Here's Favors, and it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Now it's just a 3-point Rocket lead.
Now this is where Favors is at his absolute best. Close to the rim, he can make any move he chooses.
To the inside. Here's Capella, and Derek Favors pulls it down. Jazz have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Ingles against Gordon. Rubio the pass to Mitchell. Nice ball movement by Utah. Back to Rubio, and it's blocked.
Well, statistically not the most imposing shot blocker, but
Look at that shot! How did that go in?
Wow, where does he pull that from?
Houston's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. It's Harden with the drive, and the shot goes down.
Well, he just keeps rolling right now. What a terrific quarter for him on the offensive end.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
This season, 88% on the line, so he has been in a comfort zone.
One shot, gentlemen.
Jazz trail by 3. Rubio finds Gobert. Here's Mitchell. Capella covering. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Well, the defense so concerned about the dribble drive ability of Donovan Mitchell, but boy, you better contest as well.
Rockets have gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. To the paint, deflects the pass, and stolen by Favors. And so the ball's out of bounds. Favors touched it last. And for the Rockets, they're shooting at around 44% in the early goings here. It's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. Here is Harden. Shot from the inbound. Gobert with the block.
An intimidating force who continues to wipe away shots with ease. Go to work, Rudy Gobert. To me, guys, Donovan Mitchell gives evidence and credence to the notion that drafting players is more art than science. Think about it. This guy taken 13th, not much was expected, but all of last year he was neck and neck in the heat of the Rookie of the Year talk.
The free throw is good, now leading by 1. And with Mitchell being slept on, motivated him into Doris a great rookie season.
Well, Jimmy Butler said Mitchell plays with a chip on his shoulder, and I'll tell you, he does seem to have that me against the world approach. And whatever his motivation, Kevin, it's working.
Austin Rivers, he's checked in for Chris Paul. And Mitchell drops them both.
Boy, this is as exciting a combo guard as there is in the NBA. Donovan Mitchell's craftiness, his assertiveness, all of those things make this guy special.
Now, here's Tucker. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Rivers kicks to Gordon. 4 on the clock. The shot comes out. Good D by Rubio. So it's Rubio bringing it up for Utah. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Rubio. Passes it to Ingles. Favors dishes to Ingles. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Rubio's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game.
I love the way Joe Ingles, guys, affects winning in multiple ways. This is a guy who does so many little things. He can facilitate the offense. He understands how to play pick and roll, and we know he can make the long-distance shot with great regularity.
Houston, trailing by 5. A shot by Harden, wide open, drills the three-pointer. Harden's got 12. And Doris Ingles, a player who does so many things well, and the coaching staff loves him.
I don't know how you couldn't love Joe Ingles, because he's a terrific passer, an excellent defender, one of the better shooters from range, and he keeps teams honest. What a player this guy is.
4 on the shot clock. Puts it up. That one wide left.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Got a piece of it, and he gets it back. Now, here's Rubio. The wide open look here for Ingles. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Harden. Launches it. And Derek Favors pulls it down. Favors got 4 rebounds in this game. We've got 1:08 left to play in the first quarter. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Great communication on the alley-oop. Now it's a 7-point Jazz lead.
Well, to me, this is what great point guards do. Donovan Mitchell demonstrating just how skilled he is at connecting with open teammates.
Now here's Harden. 12 points for him. Inside, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist from Rubio. Rubio's got his 4th assist in this one. And for Houston, they're shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Houston making a switch. House is checked in. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Utah. We've got 33 seconds left in the first. The Rockets shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. At the line for 2.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
First one falls for him.
You know, it tells you something about Harden that he's led the league in free throw attempts so many times. This man is always in attack mode.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Gobert with it, and guarded by Capella. Gobert the pass to Korver. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Harden outside.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Jazz lead by 9. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Now a chance to hear shooting guard Eric Gordon talk about their key to winning.
It's all about not making mistakes, getting rebounds, and getting good stuff to really push the pace up. And I think when we do that, we always are at our best.
And Greg, nowadays, it's all about pushing the pace.
And it's an offensive-oriented league now. When you execute and really look to attack, it puts the opposition on their heels.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And the guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
They've gotten that perimeter game going in that first, and for me, that was the difference.
It was huge, no doubt, and it seems like they simply can't miss from downtown.
They've got P.J. Tucker. Austin Rivers is out there with Harden. Then it's Clint Capella, and it's House in at the small forward spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. And the free throw, no good. Doris, you know, you watch the athleticism that Mitchell has, and it's a surprise he didn't go any higher in the draft.
Well, this is a guy who had so many highlight reel dunks in his young career, proven scorer over the course of the 82-game season. But listen, Mitchell wasn't a scorer at Louisville, so it's not surprising what happened in the draft.
Ingles kicks to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Utah. Shot clock at 6. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on James Harden.
Now, Gobert has settled in his ability to get to the free throw line. I'll tell you, he is excellent at getting physical with the defense and drawing contact.
The Jazz have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game. And the first one at the line is good. When it comes to filling in the rest of a roster, the pieces around your star players, what qualities you think these teams are looking for, or would you be looking for in a role player?
Well, I think one of the first things you have to think about, or what are the best attributes of my stars? So is my star a great driver creator? Then I need to put great shooters around him to enhance his driving and playmaking abilities. But the other part of a role player is you've got to be willing to do the dirty work, to sacrifice the headlines and dig in on the defensive end, to absorb the best matchup of the opponent every night. And that means sometimes you're going to get scored on 5-6 times in a row. That's how good the offensive players in the league are. So there are many qualities, but those are just a couple off the top of my head, Kev.
And here's Crowder. James Harden getting it to go from deep. And there's the call on Austin Rivers. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early, and just one more will put him over the limit.
We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Mitchell kicks to Ingles. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That is his first foul of the game. Rockets trail by 10. Here is Harden. 17 points in the game. For 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Crowder finds Korver. Now Gobert guarded by Harden. Gobert the pass to Mitchell. Another miss by Utah.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Inside, here's Tucker, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Make no mistake, guys, one of the more effective second-round picks we have in the NBA. Tucker provides a steady diet of production.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
2 shots.
That's good from Tucker. Both free throws good from Tucker. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Jazz leading by 8. Korver kicks to Crowder. And the pass to Mitchell. And here is Ingles. 8 points for him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Gobert. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Gobert's got 6 points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Harden. 17 points in the game. Buries it from three-point range. Tucker's got 5 points now this quarter.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Harden against Korver. Kicks it to Mitchell. Pass to Ingles. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Rockets trail by 7. Here's Tucker. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. He has 7.
Now, really found his stroke here in the second quarter after missing everything in the first.
Passes it to Gobert. Mitchell outside. Back to Gobert. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Tucker. To the paint. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the league has unveiled a 5-point plan to improve player-referee relations. Things became heated last season with a lot of star players ejected for arguing with officials. The emphasis on respect and clear standards of conduct on both sides can only help. Kevin?
Very good point, David. Completely agree. Thanks. Here's Crowder. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
But I'll tell you, great job by Crowder to free himself up, an aggressive interior scorer.
Up top, Rivers. Covered by Mitchell. Rivers finds Tucker. And here's Rivers. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Guys, that's number 2 on him, and they do not need him to sit right away. But one more foul before the half, and he'll be headed to the bench.
Gerald Green, he's checked in for the Rockets. Paul comes in for Austin Rivers. Now, here's Capella. Now, Green, 6 on the shot clock. Tucker the pass to Paul. Offensive rebound. Capella lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Capella's got his second basket of the game.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Korver kicks to Crowder. The Jazz working the ball around now. Yes, that goes in.
Well, I think one of the things that strikes you about Quinn Snyder is whatever is at his disposal in terms of players, he makes great use of it. He loses Gordon Hayward, dealt with a ton of injuries, and yet the Jazz are always competitive.
On the wing, Korver. And the Jazz, another 3.
Well, this is Korver's game, right? A phenomenal catch-and-shoot player. You know he's ready to fire on the catch.
Timeout called, the Rockets. And a large part of why the Jazz stay competitive is Snyder's creativity.
Right, he calls his system advantage basketball. They're trying to make the most of screens and cuts to give a player an advantage on the catch. I'll tell you, that turns good players into very good players.
Fareed's checked in for Capella. On defense, Utah. Paul with the ball. Count that one. Paul's got 6.
And when he plays with that kind of attacking basketball, almost impossible to stop near the rim.
Korver against Green. Now here's Korver. Not a lot of room. Over Green. Here's Gobert. Makes it off the glass. 8 points for him.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Mitchell against Paul. Over Mitchell. And too long on the shot. And it's Utah's ball. They're on a 12-4 run. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Green. Fareed, and it's put back in by Fareed. Fareed's got his first basket.
Say, he fought hard for that tip in. He doesn't take anything for granted. He's going to crash the boards on every single shot.
Now here's Korver. He's got 10. Many were hoping for Rudy Gobert to take on a bigger scoring load last year, and Doris, it didn't happen.
Well, obviously, Rudy Gobert's main impact is going to be as the stifle tower, that effective defender. He's got to continue to work on the offensive end of the floor.
First free throw is good.
Well, obviously, Rudy Gobert sets himself apart on the defensive end. I once had a coach tell me, Rudy Gobert is a defense unto himself. The shot blocking, the shot altering, and one of the best rebounders in the game.
Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Houston. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Utah. Ricky Rubio comes in for Kyle Korver. And Doris with Gobert in his defense. It goes beyond the shot block.
Oh my goodness, Kevin, way beyond the shot blocking. That reach bothers enough shots that even when he doesn't block it, he's a problem.
Now here's Paul. 6 points for him. Can't hit from 12.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Green left side. No good on the triple. And it's Utah's ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Mitchell's shot is good. Mitchell's got 6 in the quarter.
If you see Donovan Mitchell finding his rhythm, you're in for a long night. He is effortless offensively.
To the middle. It's tipped. And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Engel.
So close to getting the steal there, but the deflection equally as effective.
Right. I mean, that's solid defense. At the very least, you like seeing them muck it up and make things difficult.
And so here is Houston. It's a 14-point game. And that one's good. Green.
I'll tell you, they're willing to give him that shot, and he takes advantage of it.
And it's Rubio with the ball for the Utah Jazz. He dishes it to Mitchell. He kicks it to Ingles. Just 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
He nailed 2 from distance in the opening period. Now gets this one.
Timeout called the Rockets.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against them right now.
But, Greg, no resistance, right? They're allowing them to get any kind of shot they want close. That simply can't happen.
to Paul. Knocks it loose, and it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Yeah, terrific job triggering the break. Rubio, such an excellent defender. Quick hands, leads to an easy one.
Rockets trail by 16. Paul outside to the inside, and it's slammed in by Fareed.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Utah has gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Ingles kicks to Mitchell. Back to Ingles. It's in the bucket for his 4th field goal. Shooting at a 4 of 9 clip.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Outside, Green. Pass to Fareed. Here is House. Ingles covering. Paul with the 3, and another 3 for Houston.
And Paul has a beautiful stroke from deep. A gifted shooter who drains perimeter shots with consistency.
Rubio taking his time here. Can't cash in from close range.
I don't think the defense is much of a factor there. He just botches the finish.
And here's Green outside. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Here's O'Neal. Stolen by Gordon. 1:32 left to play in the first half. Dishes to Paul. Kicks it out to Gordon. The pass to House. Clock at 6. The shot that time, not on target. Gobert with the defensive effort. Here's O'Neal. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. O'Neal's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Wow, able to survey over the top of defenses as well as squeeze into tight quarters. Rubio is the consummate playmaker.
Now here's Paul. He's got 9. House kicks to Green. Poked away. Stolen by Rubio. Mitchell wide open. Off target from outside.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. He almost never get that wide open a look.
And here's Green outside. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got rebound number 15 here tonight.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Ooh, with a player this hot, I don't see their lead going anywhere.
Now here's Paul. The 15-footer, good. Paul's got 7 now in this quarter. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Utah. He's at the quarter-century mark. 25 points for him in this game as they have looked to him over and over to make things happen. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. With Coach Quinn Snyder, Quinn, what has to happen in the second half?
Well, we got to keep getting stops and really just make plays. Make plays on the offensive end and be solid defensively. No magic.
It's a pretty simple game, right, Coach? Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hi again, everyone. I'm Ernie Johnson, sitting alongside the Diesel and the Jet. Welcome to the halftime show on. Donovan Mitchell was on fire in the first half. He had 25 points, 2 rebounds, and 4 assists. His last game out, he was just not himself. But tonight, he has rounded right back into form with a very solid first half. And, Kenny, what'd you see out there from the Jazz?
Well, their field goal percentage is a number that jumps off the page. May I say it's Shaq-like? That's a good one. Seriously, they're incredibly efficient shooting the basketball, and I don't think they settle for any bad shots. And you're never going to go wrong with that strategy.
Shaq, how'd you think the Rockets were playing?
Way too soft in the paint defensively. They were all late on their rotations. Obviously, that's a recipe for getting cooked. And you know, I like eating that barbecue chicken. They got to do better, Ernie.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
And through the first two periods, it seemed he got to the paint whenever he wanted to, just a slasher's mentality.
You know, my favorite thing, Greg, I think he showed no fear in attacking the defense. He got on the interior with ease.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. Mitchell and Ingles are out on the wings. Favors and Gobert, the tough pair inside. And it's Rubio in at the point guard. Now, here's Rubio. And taken away by Paul. Kicks it to Harden. The three. Hits it from three-point range. Tucker's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Rockets. Utah leading by 13. Pass to Favors. Mitchell outside. The Jazz working the ball around now. Outside Favors. They get a hand on it. Shot clock at 6. Rubio against Paul. Favors trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. On the wing, Harden over Mitchell, and Harden with the basket on the assist by Paul. And that's now 19 points for James Harden.
And it's another James Harden special we're witnessing here tonight. I think this fella's got some game.
Paul against Rubio. And Gordon over to help. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so it's Houston with it. Harden surveying the D. Outside Gordon. Lets the three fly. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 6 assists in the game. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Rubio finds Ingles. Here's Favors. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. To the middle. And the dunk by Capella.
They needed a run desperately, and boy, did they come up big.
They regrouped, they worked out some of their frustrations, and now we're seeing them have some fun.
And that Unleash Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. Here's Mitchell after Clint Capella's bucket. 6 to shoot. Ingles against Gordon. Another miss by Utah.
Boy, they're slow coming out of halftime. Just 0 for 3 to start this half.
Paul outside, right at the free throw line. Here's Capella, and there it is for him. Capella's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, second chance points can come from extreme effort on the offensive glass. Case in point there.
Utah calls timeout.
And with the tide running against them, needs to talk it over with his guys.
Well, Greg, I think I love the timeout call. At least it gives you a shift in momentum. It's a smart move.
Capella against Gobert. Back to Ingles. Passes it to Favors. He kicks it to Ingles. 5 on the clock. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
Well, after missing their first 3 shots, they finally get one to go in this half.
And Ingles, one of the bigger stars on the Australian national team.
He's a virtual unknown when he enters the NBA, but a credit to Joe Ingles because he's a knockdown three-point shooter who now can manipulate pick and rolls. This guy is becoming a factor in the NBA. He's got such soft touch around the rim. The D has to try to keep him out of the paint because if he gets close, it's lights out.
And Rubio kicks to Gobert. Mitchell against Paul. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
Not how they hope to start the second half, missing 4 of their first 5 here.
And the shot is good. The Utah lead has been cut to just 1 on the basket from Harden.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Here's Rubio. Gobert dishes to Mitchell. Over Harden. Gets a hand on it, and there's Gobert putting it right back in. Gobert's got 11 points.
I love it when Rudy Gobert crashes the offensive glass, uses those long arms to great advantage.
Favors against Harden. Paul outside. Up top, Capella. Outside, Gordon. Pass to Paul for the tie. That one, no good. So Utah will take it the other way. To the inside. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That's on Clint Capella.
Absolute power from Rudy Gobert. Terrific, out-muscling the defense.
And the Rockets making a change here. Rivers checked in. Utah also making some changes. Cephalosha comes in for Joe Ingles, and it's Korver in for Mitchell.
Well, at 7'1", Rudy Gobert has become known as the Stifle Tower, and this guy's starting to excel and get a bigger role on the offensive end.
Now, here is Harden. 22 points for him. The pass to Tucker. At the top of the key, Capella. Here's Rivers. Good on the triple. Rivers has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Rubio, the pass to Cephalosha. Gobert down low. Capella's there. Gobert can't hit.
Boy, that's exactly how you have to play defense when he's driving the lane. You cannot give him any space.
And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Rivers against Rubio. A nice shot by Rivers.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
And here's Rubio. The dish to Gobert. To the paint. Here's Favors. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
I'll tell you, solid concentration from the big man. Derek Favors fights through the contact thanks to all of that strength in his upper body.
And for so long, it seems Derek Favors had played in a crowded front court, but still can get the job done.
And Favors has shown his versatility and impact in spot minutes his whole career. Every team can use a player like Favors. He just eats up space inside and can play that tough D. Offensively, I think he'd like to get back to where he was around 2015, and hopefully he'll find the chances to do so.
And that one falls for Favors.
Well, I think, Kevin, most people would say Derek Favors a throwback big man, right? The guy wants to be effective at posting up, but he can shoot the face-up jump shot as well.
Now here's Gordon. He's got 5. Rivers kicks to Harden. And it's good, 2 points. Harden's got 7 points for the quarter.
And Harden's such a creative scorer, especially when he gets in close to the basket.
And the Jazz call time here.
Yeah, just hitting the reset button, a chance to kind of talk some things over.
I think sometimes that's all it takes, right? We'll see if it helps them moving forward in this one.
Crowder is checked in for Gobert. Rubio against Rivers. And Rubio kicks to Cephalosha. Korver against Harden. Just 5 on the clock. That's a 2 from Cephalosha. No good off the front iron. Houston's got 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. Harden, that's good.
In such a rhythm right now. Feathery touch. He's lighting them up.
Jazz shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Cephalosha finds Korver. Ball's knocked loose. Outside Crowder. Pass to Rubio. He tries for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Rubio's got 6.
I tell you, that jumper might not be the prettiest of pictures, but the offensive spacing improves dramatically when Rubio hits it.
From deep, Harden knocks down the 3 ball. Harden's got it all tied up now for Houston.
Yeah, in the first half, he was unstoppable from deep. Now, 2 more since the break.
And it's Rubio with the ball for Utah. Outside Korver. Rivers against Rubio. Pulls it up. And Capella sends it back. But they recover it. Favors. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Passes it to Rivers for the lead. The offensive rebound.
He's made obvious improvements since the half, really getting into an offensive groove.
Utah has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Rubio, the pass to Crowder. Kicks it to Korver. Here's Cephalosha. And the jumper falls for him. On offense, here are the Rockets. Harden up top, guarded by Korver. Step back shot. Korver with the defensive effort.
Well, I wouldn't say the D was exceptional, but it certainly was enough to bother him.
Stolen by Rivers. Here's Tucker. Count the basket and the foul. It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
Well, this is the classic hot hand, right? If he can keep it up, their lead will be safe.
Houston shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
The Rockets making a switch here. House is checked in, and Utah also making a switch. O'Neal's checked in. That's good from Tucker. Now Rubio. He has 6. He kicks it to Favors. Korver passes to O'Neal. 5 to shoot. And here comes House, leading the fast break. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Utah with the ball. They trail by 6. And Rubio kicks to Favors. Now, here is O'Neal. He's guarded closely. Fires the 3. Utah with a fresh 24. Good work defensively by Capella. Rockets leading by 6. Harden with it. He has 29. It's good. Harden's got 14 points now in the second half.
Boy, he has exploded. You couldn't ask for a better quarter from a guy.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Fareed's checked in for Houston. .124 left to play in the third. Crowder kicks to O'Neal. Jazz passing it around. Shot clock at 6. Here's Rubio. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
I'll tell you, it'd be a big help if he could snap out of this cold streak. His shooting has been hurting them.
House the pass to Rivers. He dishes it to Capella. Back to Rivers. A 3. Unable to get that one. Now the Jazz take it the other way.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack. Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And there's the call. Utah the foul. For Houston, they have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. Free throw good. James Harden. Houston making a switch here. Hall's checked in. And so he hits both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And Rubio kicks to Favors. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Harden. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. The feed to Paul. Stolen by Rubio. To the paint. Stolen by Fareed. Harden outside. House dishes to Harden. No good on that one. From deep. No good on the last second attempt there. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Houston on top, up by 10. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Let's hear what Mike D'Antoni was going over with his team moments ago.
Come on now, this is the time you got to put down the gas, guys. Hey, they're on their heels. They're on their heels right now. Good stop and a score.
That's an experienced coach talking right there, wanting to keep the pressure on.
And you can ill afford to loosen up here. When the opponent is reeling is when you've got to put them out of their misery.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Paul and Harden are the incredible backcourt duo. Kenneth Faried is out there with Clint Capella, and it's House in at the 3 spot. It's the 5 for Houston right now. And Rubio kicks to Favors. Mitchell with it, and it's Harden picking him up. It's good, and the Rocket lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket for Mitchell.
Well, the balance, the ability to take contact, absorb it, and still finish. That is beautifully done by Donovan Mitchell.
Now, here is Harden. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Simply crushing it right now. So much more accurate in the second half than he was in the first.
And that one misses. Jazz trail by 12. Feeds it to Mitchell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
When Donovan Mitchell is this close to the cup, the defender has got to feel a bit uneasy.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And Mitchell drops them both.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Rockets leading by 10. Paul right side, and it falls over the rim and in.
And oozing with confidence right now. Paul makes plays off the bounce that others can't.
Rubio finds Favors. Now Mitchell. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Utah.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. Now here's Harden. Ball outside. Pass to Capella. Faried dishes to Harden. Inside, Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now, here's Rubio. Mitchell outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Harden. That's good. The Houston lead is cut to just 9 on the basket for Mitchell.
Well, Donovan Mitchell will beat you inside or out. If you want to do a job defensively, you've got to push him out of the paint.
Harden with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Harden the pass to Paul. Capella kicks to Harden. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
Well, guys, his scoring has been maybe the biggest factor in building this lead, and he's got plenty of energy left.
Utah calls timeout. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
Well, he has got to be the only thing they're discussing in this huddle because the approach they've used on him has been a disaster. Changes need to be made. I don't know if it's a double team, switching matchups, but something's got to be done.
Jazz making a switch here. Ingles is checked in. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. He was not happy with their defensive performance. He said they're getting everything they want. We've got to show them we can't let that happen. You have to make a stand. You have to get some stops, and that'll get us going on a run, guys.
And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
We think first of Rudy Gobert as a defender, but this guy has the instincts and touch, even against good defense. Nice, Rudy.
Now here's Harden. Capella inside, defended by Gobert. And Fareed kicks to Harden. Goes back up. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Boy, the mid-range becomes slightly more difficult when the defense is as active as they are there.
Mitchell against Harden. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, you've got to credit Mitchell for staying aggressive in that situation and getting the defense to foul him.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for. And Mitchell drops them both. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. The pass to Capella. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Capella's got 8 points here in this quarter.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
Rubio finds Favors. Count it.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Rockets leading by 7. Harden the pass to Paul. Houston moving the ball around. Capella dishes to Harden. Count it. Good. Harden's got 37.
And Harden proving why he's an elite ball handler, absolutely cutting the D to pieces with his move.
And Rubio kicks to Gobert. Mitchell passes to Ingles. Harden against Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Over Harden. And that one hits back iron.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Yeah, that's a surprising miss, Greg. I have a feeling if they get that shot again, they'll knock it down next time.
indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
Right, really a disappointing effort on the defensive end, not offering any challenge at all at the cup.
Now, here's Ingles. Back to Mitchell. And the rejection by Harden. That one's in there. Rocket lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Favors.
Well, I think at this point he's proven, Derek Favors, that you've got to respect his mid-range. He is capable when given room.
Timeout called the Rockets. The short rest very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Houston Rockets. And Tucker has it in the corner. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing.
And since halftime, they have been locked and loaded from beyond.
Yeah, there's no question about it. Knocking down triples repeatedly, the defense starting to look helpless at this point.
The drive by Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
This is where Donovan Mitchell is nearly impossible to stop. With that aggressive defense, he still finds a way to score it.
Harden against Mitchell. Fires the 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Tucker's got 12 points here in the second half.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Back to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Just great recognition from the athletic big man. Gobert finish off the nice pass.
Here's Harden. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
I love this approach. Despite the lead, still attacking, adding fuel to the fire.
They are absolutely relentless right now, Greg. There's no end in sight. They are going for it.
Jazz trail by 14. Mitchell kicks to Favors. Pass to Ingles. Rubio against Paul. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The turnover total in the first half, only 1, but a totally different story here in the second.
Rockets leading by 14. Harden outside. Good D by Mitchell.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Well, that's just stellar interior defense. You can't ask for anything more than that.
Now, here's Mitchell. Rubio outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nice shot by Gobert.
It's always a bonus when Rudy Gobert gets hot on the offensive end. This guy is doing a good job getting to his spots and capitalizing.
Paul against Rubio. The drive by Paul. It's over Rubio. The Rockets with another miss. Jazz trail by 12. Here's Mitchell. And Utah again with the bucket.
He has certainly done his part this period. Just needs to get a little more help from his teammates.
Harden against Mitchell. Harden outside. Gordon against Ingles. Gordon kicks to Paul. Lob pass to Capella. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And you got to love how Paul sees the whole court so well. Maybe the best quality for a point guard to have.
Now, here's Mitchell. Rubio with it. He's picked up by Paul. Passes it to Ingles. Jacks up a three. Rebounded by Tucker. Rockets leading by 12. Here's Gordon. Gobert with the block. Mitchell outside. Knocks it loose. Mitchell against Harden. On the wing, Eric Gordon. Back to Harden. To the inside, Capella. Gobert with the block. On the wing, Mitchell. Here's Favors, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Kevin, don't you love the attacking attitude of Derek Favors on the interior? Not many guys who can match his frame and strength.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Favors. He hits both from the stripe. Here is Paul. Harden outside. The Rockets again can't hit. So it's Rubio bringing it up for the Utah Jazz. To the middle. Here's Favors. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Favors got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Jazz. Ball right side. Kicks it to Tucker. Pass to Capella. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ball finds Tucker. Good on the three-point shot. Tucker's got 9 points in the quarter.
And every set they're running looks like it's designed to produce a triple.
Well, you love how the ball is popping outside on the perimeter. It's being moved and finding the open man, and they're cashing in.
Now, here's Ingles. Rubio dishes to Favors. And Derek Favors with the slam.
Oh, you love to see Favors get high for the slam. What an impressive vertical with that size.
Mitchell against Harden. Over to the wing. Paul for 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert. Now the feed to Mitchell. And the rejection by Harden. Up top, Capella. Over Gobert. Favors with the rebound.
And defensively moving his feet there, staying right on top of the shooter.
What a great job contesting without fouling. Exactly how you want to defend the mid-range shot.
Now, here's Rubio. Trying his luck deep. No good on that one.
Listen, that's a look he can hit, but right now he can't throw it in the ocean.
Gordon, the pass to Harden. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From past the arc, good, and Paul gets the assist. Harden's got 43 points.
Up by double digits, little time remaining. Way to defend your house.
Well, this is what you call taking care of your business, showing dominance on their home floor. What an excellent effort.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
2 points, that one goes. Harden's got 45 points.
And this is how you close out a game, not taking any chances.
Well, you can't have any room for error late in a game like this, so they put the finishing touches in style. I love how they closed.
So we see Houston taking the W here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. James, congrats on the win. What got it done for you at the end tonight?
Just being aggressive. I told my guys on the court that we had to make a run. It had to be a good one. Defensively, we did a pretty good job down the stretch. We got some shots to fall and give us a victory.
Great play tonight, James. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.